Hey guys, what's up? We are here. We got Scott and we're in Front Royal, Virginia, just outside of Shenandoah National Park on the north boundary of the Appalachian Trail, and we're gonna do some winter backpacking. So we got 3 miles. We're gonna hike to the Appalachian Trail shelter, set up camp, and then we'll try not to freeze and get a fire, get some food, and then tomorrow we'll hike up to Compton Peak, so that'll be good. A late start, so probably have like 10 minutes until we have to pull the headlamps out, but about 3 mile hike in. Excited for the trip?
Yeah, it's been a while, so always ready for adventure.
Hey there, my name is Ben, a normal teenager with an extreme sense of adventure. Subscribe to follow along every week as I use my sense of adventure as my compass to explore the great outdoors. The thing about winter camping is the sun sets at 5 o'clock and there's not much to do once the sun goes down, so. We're just about a mile in. It's almost headlamp time. It is a nice night out. We got clear skies, good sunset in front of us, and it's definitely headlamp time now. You guys probably can't see anything, but the stars are out and you can see out in the valley, you can see the lights. All right, so we hiked in about 3 miles to the Tom Floyd shelter, and we got a nice tent site. We're gonna get a fire and work on some dinner here. Alright, so it's actually been like an hour since you last were updated. It's really been hard to start a fire here with this. There's a lot of wet wood and it just doesn't want to catch on. So we really just had to get a big fire going. You see we got here, and it's going good now. We're gonna be boiling some water now over the fire. Melted the handle of the pot a little bit. It only took about 2 hours, but we finally got a good dinner. Haven't done much filming, but we had a nice 3 mile hike in, nice and little uphill. We're camped here and we got some dinner. It's about 9 o'clock, but there's nothing else to do besides go to bed. So the stars are kind of out. It's kind of cloudy now. I think we're gonna get up early and do a sunrise hike tomorrow. So we'll get some sleep. It's gonna be in like the 30s tonight, so not too cold. Should be good sleeping weather. And I'll see you all in the morning. And good morning, it's just past 6 a.m. We're headed south on the Appalachian Trail, about 3.5 miles to Compton Peak, and hopefully we'll get up there for sunrise. It's kind of chilly and windy this morning. Shaping up to be a good sunrise out there. We're just trying to beat it here. We're almost up to Compton Peak. The sun just peaked up and we got like 100 feet to the overlook. Ice, ice. Woo! Perfect timing. We thought for sure we would miss it, and then as we were walking the overlook, it peaked up just in time for a beautiful sunrise from Compton Peak. We made it up just in time. A nice overlook here from Compton East. We're gonna go check out the west overlook. It's kind of cold, kind of windy, but as always, it's worth getting up in the dark to catch a good sunrise like this. Ice on the ground and our water bottles are freezing, so that shows you how cold it is this morning. It's a good west view. Probably be a good sunset from here as well. Alright, those pretty good overlooks, and now we're going to make our way back to camp, and then we'll pack up and hike out. We can actually see what we're doing because it's not in the dark now, so it'll be a little more exciting. It's been a nice hike back. Feels like it's getting colder out, but we're almost back to camp, and we're gonna make a fire, cook some oatmeal, get some hot chocolate, get warmed up a bit, kind of just chill a bit, and then we'll pack up and hike back down to the car. In case you aren't familiar with the Appalachian Trail, it obviously runs from Georgia to Maine, and we're just about the halfway point, or like the 1,000-mile marker here. And I spent a lot of nights, just 1 and 2 night trips on the AT, and there's these shelters, these camping areas every 10 or so miles, which are nice. They have the shelter, the fire rings, and they're nice to stay at, so would recommend. How long it takes us to get a fire going. Alright, we're all prepped. We'll see how we do. We got hopefully enough wood. We've got some nice coals underneath the pot, so it could be boiling water at a time. Breakfast. Chocolate as well. You might be wondering why we just didn't bring a propane stove, and that's a great question. But sometimes roughing it is can be fun. Camp's all packed up. The fire is out. 3 miles back to the car. Should be mostly downhill. The sun stays out. Should be a nice hike. Back at the trailhead where we parked last night. This is the north end of Shenandoah, and it's been a really good 1-night trip. We did about 12 miles today, but it was split up, so it didn't feel like that much. I would recommend this trip if you have any questions about backpacking in this area, or Maryland or Pennsylvania. Let me know in the comments. And headed back to Colorado now, so a fun East Coast adventure, but stay tuned for a lot of snowy adventures to come in the months ahead. But thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe for more outdoor adventures. It's been a little cold, but really fun 1-night trip here in the winter. Always fun time in Shenandoah National Park.